Hello everyone, today I'm cooking Nigerian yam pottage. I'd like to show you how I cooked this delicious meal. I'm starting by parboiling or cooking all the meats that I need for this meal. When the meats are done, I'll set them aside. I sliced onions and added to the meat. I added ginger and garlic to the pan containing the meat. I also added salt, fresh thyme and some seasoning cubes. I added water and let it cook until it was as good as done. I blended the peppers and onions that I'm going to use for this meal and I set that aside also. The meat is done, so I remove the meat from the pan and also set them aside. This meat stock will be the base for my pottage today. Oh, by the way, I will be grilling the meat that I just parboiled. So I'm grilling some mackerel, which I am going to use some of it for this meal and some for a vegetable soup that I will be cooking later on today. But first I clean the fish and season with spices of my choice. Some of the ingredients for the fish seasoning that I'm using today are ground ginger, lemongrass, etc. You can use any spice that works for you. Usually I just season with salt and pepper if I was just grilling the fish for general use, but today I'm doing it differently. Some of the fish I'm going to store in the fridge as finger food, so the reason I'm using this method, or rather using a lot of seasoning today, I'll lay the fish on an oven rack and stick in the oven to grill until done. So moving on, I've grinded some okpei spice. I love okpei spice because of the flavor and the aroma that it gives to food. I also love to use basil and scent leaf because those give an extra flavor to the Nigerian yam pottage. I've cleaned, deboned and shred to pieces the smoked catfish that I'll be using today. Now I'm back to the stock and ready to put all the ingredients together to create this yummy meal. I added the okpei spice to the stock. This I'll bring to the boil. Then I've peeled and washed the yam, so that's ready to go in the pan. The grinded pepper mix and the smoked catfish all go into the pan. I also added a stock cube and salt to taste. I've got this herb plant at home. It is the Guyanese thyme. It's got similar smell to basil or scent leaf. I cherish this plant. It was given to me by my sister-in-law M. I'll be using some of the herbs for this cooking today. Yam pottage is not complete without palm oil, so I'll add that and then I'll let it boil until cooked.
This one now. I went to Harvard like this.
This is Harvard. I checked later and I added water because it had thickened a bit. I'm also using ugu leaf today. Ugu is simply pumpkin leaf for those of you who don't know it. It's optional, by the way, so if you haven't got it, you can skip it. So the food is ready and I'm going to serve it now. Everyone is ready for it. Well, not everyone, some of us the Niger people. Niger for life. Yeah, seriously, this is very delicious and we all loved it. I served it with some grilled chicken and the smoked fish. Before we go, I'd like to give a special shout out to everyone who's supported my page by watching, sharing, commenting, and inviting friends to follow. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching. Have a blessed day. Goodbye.